What is up, YouTube Adventure family? Today is a much awaited and very anticipated day in the world of the Colorado Adventure Channel and the e-bike, e-moped, e-motor world, whatever you want to start calling these things. This here is the Mini Goat V2 by Goat Power Bikes. 72 volts, 5,300 max watts coming out of this thing, powered by a 50 amp hour battery and a 60 amp controller. This is a beast. And the best thing that I found out about not only the smoothness of this motor, but there is absolutely no noise coming from this motor. This is the secret ninja of e-scooters, e-bikes, e-mopeds, whatever you want to call these things. So much power in a package and delivering over 50 miles per hour depending on your weight. Now let's go over some of the specs of this thing. I want to show you the size of the bike, the weight of the bike, and just some of the things, and see if this bike is right for you. 6'3" with a 33-inch inseam looks like on this bike, and I weigh 175 pounds. So you can see here, and we'll go ahead and kick up the kickstand here. You can see here it's got a really, really good suspension, and like I said, between my friends and I, you know, we've put in over 100 miles on this bike, and we've really put it through some tests, so this review is going to be super accurate. Not only am I going to show you what this bike is capable of, show you what this bike is all about, I get to show you a lot of experience this time, and I really wanted to soak it in, because to me, this bike and this company is very special to me in this channel, and I really want to take my time with this bike and really give you the full details of what's going on with this and see if this bike is the right bike for you. All right, so going on to the pedal stroke right here, you can see like in the middle position, about where my knee is, it's pretty level, like a lot of other similar high-powered e-bikes and e-mopeds out there. In the upper position, you can see it's still not too high, actually. And in the lower position, there you go, the knee does drop quite a bit. You will have to be careful on turns, but I don't know if you'll be leaning any more than that on this bike anyway. But just know when you go into turns and stuff like that, just be sure that you have that pedal up on that inside turn with any e-bike or e-moped. But yeah, just the suspension on this, the feel on it, the arm length, you know, me having long arms too, this bike actually feels really, really good. The seat is pushed back, giving you a lot of, you know, leeway. So this bike is good for somebody, honestly, between an inseam of 24, 34 inches and probably between 5 foot tall and 6'3". We're going to go on some of the specs, and I'm just going to show you some of the parts and pieces of the Mini Goat by Goat Power Bikes. Okay, right here is the huge, huge inline hub motor. That direct drive motor is gigantic, and it's giving you 3,500 watts and 5,300 watts max. And like I said, it's being pushed on this particular bike by a 50 amp hour battery using Samsung cells, of course, quality battery. And we're also getting pushed by a 60 amp controller, which is pushing this thing and giving it 175 newton meters of torque in this bad boy and over 50 miles per hour. So no lame duck here. A single gear drive chain here and a short pedal stroke and super small crankshaft there, and everything is just tiny. It's the Mini Goat by Goat Power Bikes. See, it's got 16-inch hub wheels and really nice Innova moped motorcycle style tires. It's just going to keep you from getting punctures, and you really need a sturdy tire like that, keeping a lot of weight, because like I said, the hub motor back here was at least 50 pounds or more, and you'll need a really hard sidewall tire to keep that going, as well as a mag wheel. So thank goodness they really thought about it. And these brakes right here, these are the Kurosawa hydraulic brakes. These 4-piston hydraulic brakes, super heavy duty. And living up here on Whiskey Hill, it's just super important to have good brakes and good components. And it's just a pleasure to jump on this bike, and all the brakes are going to not only work, but work really, really well. And it's been really awesome coming down Whiskey Hill on this bike. It's really not made me hesitate 1 minute like I have with other bikes going down the hill. I haven't even hesitated 1 minute taking the Mini Goat down Whiskey Hill. It's got a really nice seat. They have an option where you could get like a front seat here to elongate it. Maybe a passenger sitting up front, or maybe a passenger sitting in the back, whatever. You know, that's going to keep it, you know, really cushiony. And speaking of cushiony, got a fast race rear suspension here. That spring coil suspension is super, super comfortable. And like I was saying here, the front suspension on the Mini Goat by Goat Power Bikes, you've got the Trauma front fork, motorcycle type front suspension there. And you need that front suspension, and you need those big sidewall thick tires. You just need that sturdiness, and you need good brakes to do it. And all that power, all that weight, and just all that force just needs good components. And this bike really has it. So let's dive on into the dashboard and check out what keeps you going. All right, coming into the dash here, of course, it's got a key, which I really, really like. It's a really good theft deterrent. And this bike being so heavy and being a key bike, it's just, you don't really need a lock, although I suggest you use a lock anyway, but check it out. So you just flip that on, go on over here to the power button, press that down for a little bit. And the screen pops up, and you can see, you could go through your different modes, 1, 2, and 3. I've got on 3 modes right now, and you can see here it gives you battery power, it gives you voltage, it gives you miles per hour, tripometer. I told you we went over 100 miles on this thing between me and my friends. We've 109 miles on this bike, and every mile has just been absolutely super, super fun. You can see right here the controls. You've got your low beam and your high beam. I had that on a night video that I kind of did. Got your emergency lights here. You also got your left and right blinkers. Also, there's brakes, giving you a little bit of a flashy flash there. Come around here to the headlights. Definitely wanted to show you the headlights and show you the different beams, low and high. And these right here, these LEDs on the side are always on. So even in the daytime, you're going to be visible, which is super, super safe. Now, it will come to you at 20 miles per hour, and what you do when you do that, you push down the plus and minus button, and you'll get this right here. And when you go into the password setting, the password, it may be 000. Look at that, it's 000. So speed limit, you go ahead and pop that up all the way up. And you could also go in and change your torque settings as well. You see here in the general settings, you can actually go to start strength. Yeah, I think 3 is probably a good one on this bike. 4 maybe, we'll put it at 4. You could redo the trip. Just a lot of other settings I'm probably not going to really mess with here. Voltage level, cruise set. You can actually turn off the pedal or the throttle as well. But like I said, we're just going to go ahead and get out of here. And you can do a factory reset as well, which will put you back at that 20 miles per hour. Let's get out of there. There we go. I'm going to take you all on a ride and show you the enjoyment I've had the last 109 miles. Let's go. All right, let's cruise on down through here. Test out these brakes going down Whiskey Hill. Now this is actually the second time today that I went down Whiskey Hill. Because I ran a little errand earlier just to check on a job real quick on some deck work. That's what I do. I do a lot of like woodwork and deck work, porch work, rail work, steps, things like that. I just always have just a little trade that's came in handy, especially when times have gotten tough. Just having those skills, building those half pipes and launch ramps and quarter pipes when I was a kid skateboarding, it's came in just freaking huge. Oh, my grandpa for not only the tools that he bought me for that, just the skills that he taught me how to use those tools. But that's that. All right, let's finish Whiskey Hill here on these 4-piston hydraulic brakes. They're just amazing. I keep wanting to call them Kawasaki, but the name is just so similar. So funny. But they perform really well, and they perform like you would expect like a scooter or moped to perform, like a gas-powered vehicle. I mean, the brakes perform phenomenal. And just having all that extra weight on this thing is a whole nother thing in its own. You know, it's lot of weight coming down with 180 pounds to 200 pounds is just the bike alone. You know, like me, another 175 pounds, and it's a lot of weight coming down a long hill, not only a steep hill, but a long hill where the heat doesn't really go away on these brakes. That makes a big difference. All right, let's see what we can get going up through here. We're in mode 3. I did tone down the power boost there, like the start strength. That we're at 45 according to the speedometer on the mini goat. 41 on the GPS. 42 on the GPS now. Not too shabby at all. Let's keep going. See what this bike can do. All right, that was a slight uphill. We're gonna be leveling off now. We're at 44, as you can see, 45. I've had it to 47. There's 46, 47. Can we get 48? That'll be a new record. I don't think it's gonna go 48. It definitely went 40, yeah, 48, there we go. Not 49. Holy cows. That is not shabby at all. And like I said, it handles really well. Look at this wet shit. Hey, again, guys, come on. Thank God for these fenders. Now, I was gonna say something earlier about these fenders or these mud guards or whatever. You see, it's just leaking right through the damn pavement right there. It's just insane. Check how some of that trail riding goes, some of that gravel road, dirt road type feel that I just have a feeling a lot of people are going to take this bike on and take advantage of full suspension, a lot of range, a lot of power, a lot of torque, especially for an inline drive motor, direct drive motor. It's really impressive to have 175 Newton meters of torque. Whatever volts or power or watts or controller that you have, get an idea. You're also going to get an idea here, you know, gravel hitting the metal fenders and just the smoothness of this ride so far is really nice. Now, the faster you go, the harder it's going to be, not only on the bike, but on your backside. So I suggest that, you know, you pick a good speed that's not too much out of control, but not going towards a crawl either. So it's going through here. It's a pretty bumpy road for a gravel road. It's the old boneyard. Let's see what the goat power bikes, mini goat V2, has to offer in the boneyard. Let's go. I'm enjoying every bit of this day right now. It's a beautiful day to be out here. Beautiful day to enjoy the sunshine and the summer weather in Colorado. It's my favorite time of year. It's my favorite place to be this time of year. It's gorgeous out. I mean, look at that. I mean, the things that these vehicles are doing for people, I mean, not just as transportation, man, but mentally. What these e-bikes and e-scooters are doing for people is absolutely amazing, and it touches my heart, and I get somewhat emotional about it because it's personal. And these things change my life. I mean, I make a living doing this now, and not only that, it got me out of the house, man. It got me getting jobs and getting money and getting back on my feet again after just a long, hard road in life. And these things right here, giving everybody a second shot and giving everybody that little boost in life. And it's all across the world. I'm seeing it with everybody. You can hear it in their voices, hear it in their texts. It's really cool. And these e-bikes do, they get you out here in beautiful places like this in Colorado and the summer weather, and just make you get outside and enjoy it. Otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. Trust me on that. That more than anybody. Just gorgeous out. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's get going. I'm really enjoying the tread on these tires. Seem to be a really just all-terrain, anywhere you want to go top tire. Because I feel like I got enough traction with them that I could go on this gravel, dirt type road. I feel like they're thick enough walled that I'm not gonna get a flat or a puncture. And they need to be thick-walled and super thick, you know. Carrying a 50-pound motor, or whatever that thing weighs back there, takes a lot of power. All right, so I'm enjoying the suspension and the gravel road and stuff like that, but let's see what it does around here, closer to the river. On a campsite here. Yeah, they've been camping and enjoying themselves. It's a beautiful place to go do that. All right, this is a steep hill right here, and it's rocky and sandy and all those things. And I'm gonna go up and do a dead stop. This thing's 175 Newton meters. I mean, this thing should definitely jet right up this hill. So let's go up this hill and see what the Mini Goat V2, all that weight and all that power, if it can make it up this hill. Let's go. A little bit of a peel out, but like I said, it's got some weight to it. Just, I mean, I didn't have to do anything. That's in mode 2. I mean, it's just, that was ridiculous. That's in mode 2. It wasn't even in mode 3. All right, let's cruise on down through, and play with the Mini Goat V2 some more. See what this little beam nugget has, man. This thing is a lot of fun, boys and girls. A lot of fun, because I'm finding out now it's actually a good little mini trail gravel road dirt bike. And it may be not just a one-trick pony after all. This bike might be a dual sport type e-moped, and that's gonna really fill a lot of gaps. It's really gonna have a big demographic, and it's really going to give you a lot of versatility on such an awesome bike. And really, when you're spending that kind of money, and I know you're getting quality motor and quality components and stuff like that, we've already discussed that, but you're spending that kind of money, you really want some versatility on where you use the vehicle. You know, you don't want to just use it for just one thing or whatever. You might want to take it camping. You might want to take it on a road trip. You know, the road might always be so smooth in your life or your world. I mean, it hasn't in mine, but this thing sure as heck is smoothing out a lot of bumps in my world right now. Let's go. Awesome. What a great ride, man. What a fantastic ride. Way to go, Goat Power Bikes. Way to freaking go, man. Let's see if we can go down this and back up. This is pretty cool through here. You can see it's where the kids come and play. Built that shelter, it's been there for years. So cool. All right, you can see here, this is quite creepy. It's like a bull skull or something there. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's go on up this way and see what I can do. This short little climb, I'm going to put it in mode 3 this time. Give it a little distance, see what it does. Let's go. You could probably jump that if you wanted to. You could probably literally jump it. I don't know, this thing weighs so freaking much. I don't think it could come up very high. I get that front wheel out. If it was like half the weight or whatever, this thing is like 80 pounds or 85 pounds. With that much power, I think it would fly right out of that thing. Oh man. Well, like I said, this bike isn't made for that. This is more of your urban assault around town. I could call this a definite commuter vehicle, 100% commuter. I mean, it's 100% commuter. I mean, this thing will take you where you want to go, how you want to go, as long as you want to go, as fast as you want to go. I mean, it's just going to be probably one of the most versatile e-scoots around, man. It really is. I mean, to me, it's an e-moped. That's what this thing is. It's an e-moped. All right, there's a saloon. And we'll cruise on up through here. See if we're still getting Some good top speed. Let's go. Ah, just gorgeous through Minturn. It's beautiful, a lot of history here, just super awesome. It's a gorgeous day to cruise on through, man. Really couldn't have asked for a better day to cruise around. It's absolutely amazing. Kirby Cosmos barbecue back there. Oh, I can smell the wildflowers. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Smells like heaven. Looks like heaven. We are in heaven. Hell, we're in Colorado, boys and girls. It don't get any better than this. All right, let's cruise on up through here. This thing is just awesome. It's the perfect bike for cruising around. It's the perfect commuter bike. And in that compact size, it usually wouldn't be so stable and steady, but the weight, it's so low that the center of gravity on this thing operates like, I don't know, almost like a sports car, like an old school sports car. Just all that weight, rear wheel drive. I mean, it just feels like almost like a miniature muscle car. It's so freaking fun, man. I just can't really put into words what the past couple weeks of riding this thing around has been like, and just how much me and my friends and just actually just strangers that I've met along the way have thought about this thing. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, look at me. I'm on the freaking highway going through the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, and I'm not holding up traffic because I'm going 42 miles an hour. So the speed seems to be pretty accurate till you get to about 35, and then the speedometer versus what GPS says is off a couple miles per hour, sometimes 4 miles per hour actually. So, and I've even seen it 5 miles per hour difference, but that's at your top speed. So just keep that in mind. If you think you're going 50, you're probably going, 45. I mean, look at that. Looks like at least for bicycles, huh? A little thorn in my ankle there. I don't want to go too far back here, but man, this is super tempting. These old mining roads really just some old mining camps, man. You gotta be pretty careful. Not only the mining camps, just the wildlife. Nobody's been back here in a while. You can tell. Nobody's been back here for a minute. I get some good views anyway. I don't want to. I didn't see no trespassing signs, but the gate being locked says a lot. You can see the railroad track where it came through right here. It's been closed down since like the early 90s or late 80s, I think. This is freaking dope, man. See what these things do? I mean, not only the versatility of this bike being on-road and off-road as a trail bike too, it's the doggone versatility of being able to go the range and do those things. There's some animal scat, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, is that a vehicle over there? Yeah, we're not gonna go too much further down that way. It's pretty crazy right there, I think. An old little shed. That's crazy, huh? It is just nuts. That's pretty cool, huh? How cool is this? Let me go out over here and get out of the way of some things. That is really cool, huh? I mean, look at that. Is that not beautiful? Look at that, and look at that bike. It's the Goat Power Bike, Speedy Goat V2. 49 mile per hour, 72 volt, 60 amp controller, powered by a 50 amp hour battery. It's just nuts, man. It's 5,300 watts of max power, man. 175 Newton meters of torque. Giving you everything, these tires and the suspension, handling these old mining roads like a champ, man. Like a freaking champ. Freaking love this thing, man. And what a great area, what a great view for this thing. It's just an absolutely amazing freaking e-bike. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get a little sketchy. Let's take our little adventure away from this spot anyway. That's pretty cool. Getting underneath these water pipes here. That's just really cool, man. Really freaking cool. And just handling all this. I don't have to worry about goat head, thorns, and those kinds of things with these tires, man. They're just thick-walled and thick in general. Just handling it super well. I mean, and the suspension, surprisingly well. Now keep in mind, I'm 175 pounds. I'm not the heaviest guy in the room usually. A lot of the times the tallest guy, 6'3". My inseam is right at 33 inches. So this bike actually feels super comfortable. I'm super digging it. You can go through this crazier gravel, and thanks to that more industrial heavy duty tread on these tires, I'm not only able to go on the road really smooth without any noise at all, I'm able to go off-road and not slip and slide, especially sideways. And that's super important. This is a great area. I've enjoyed many years going back through here and checking out all the cool places. You can camp back here, you can hike, you can just do a lot of fun things. There's a wheelbarrow if you need it. No campfires though, but you can use a gas one. You don't use any charcoal or wood. No fireworks. Camping stay limit is 7 days. So I could literally take this bike. Now I want to talk about this for a minute. Look at that. It's one of that water pipe coming back through there. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Let's go up here a little bit more. But what is great is because of the versatility of this e-moped, e-bike, whatever you want to call it, because of the versatility of it and the battery range and the power, just all those things coming into one, this could be an ultimate camping vehicle with a nice rack on the back. And I found a universal rack that works on other e-bikes that definitely work on this. I've already checked that out. So with a backpack, a light sleeping bag, and a light tent on a small back luggage rack, cargo rack on this thing, you could probably really just solve a lot of people's problems with what e-bike or e-moped they want to get, because this is going to give you the range, it's going to give you the power. I mean, zero range anxiety. I mean, 50 amp hours, man. I mean, this thing is, right now, I still got my blinker on. I love that it shows you the blinker. It'd be cool if they had these things with sound, but still at 98%. And I've went almost 11 miles. So let that marinate. And this is one of my favorite places to fish, right here. Is that not gorgeous? Freaking love this area. Just lucky to live here in Colorado. Lucky to do what I do, and fortunate to take you all along with me. It means the world to me when I get messages or comments where, you know, me being on an e-bike and someone gets an e-bike, it's changed their life. And they tell me how much fun they're having and getting out in the world and enjoying it. It means the world to me. And this company is one of the best companies there is. And I love showing these bikes off. I love reviewing these bikes. All of them. I especially love enjoying showing off any of the GOAT power bikes. And it's a special company to me. And they really gave me a shot at this before anyone else did. It means the freaking world to me. It really does. I mean, check it out. Look at this bike. It's taking me in the middle of the Colorado Rocky Mountains, man, for crying out loud. We are in smack dab in the middle of the state. If you point your finger in the middle of the state, within a stone's throw, within a Peyton Manning throw, away from you, a Bo Nix throw, away from you. It's awesome. Freaking love it. I'm gonna take off my helmet here. I'll wrap up this little bike ride. What a freaking day. So glad y'all could come along on this ride. This is a review. GOAT Power Bike's Mini GOAT V2. It just checks all the boxes, really. The only thing that I think that this bike wouldn't be able to do is handle some super rough off-road. Besides that, it checks all the boxes. You got your distance, you got great suspension. You can hit these gravel roads, hit these dirt roads out in the middle of Colorado. It's got the tires to give you the traction, the suspension to give you the cushion. You've got a big old headlight, turn signals to get you on and off the road, the brakes to handle down the hills, this 175 Newton meters of torque to handle up the hills. Man, this bike is absolutely made for this kind of situation. It reminds me of those old Honda 80 trail bikes. That's what it reminds me of. Not an off-road, not a dirt bike, but like a trail bike. That's what this reminds me of. It's pretty cool, man. All that range, all that power, all the bells and whistles on that thing. It's a good Colorado bike, that's for sure. If you like this, I'll leave a link below, and I'll leave a discount code, Colorado Adventure Channel. You'll save a lot of money on this bike. A lot of money, like 7%. That's over $200 just on the small model. And the more you spend, the more you save. So remember, the discount code, Colorado Adventure Channel, not only does it help me and help the channel, most of all, it helps you and helps you get a bike like this. Save a lot of money. Do some extra things, buy some camping equipment, get a fishing license, get a fishing pole, get your backpack. On an adventure, most of all, get you a good helmet. 1000 helmet, man. I really love these helmets. I'll leave a link below to that. I'll leave a link below to the phone holder there. Cab call. These things are just great, man. It's a lot of great things, and going through all these features and checking out these e-bikes and just giving that information to you means a lot to me. I hope it helps you. Most of all, I hope it helps you get out and adventure too. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. You know that you like this video. Leave a comment below. Subscribe. There's plenty more adventures to come. Plenty more on the Mini GOAT V2, I assure you that. To our next adventure, this is Chris from the Colorado Adventure Channel. Peace!